Okay, I have a short session today. We're just gonna knock out a few hours of Persona 5 here.
All right.
What was that?
I'm not using a number of unique mini bosses in this at least. It's not just the same guy every single time.
Let's go.
Don't do anything reckless.
There.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Too slow.
And Panther dodges with grace. Your opponent is strong.
This is
Don't
my
do
other
anything
self.
reckless.
And maybe...
Persona! Ha!
Persona. Commander. You're mine.
Persona!
Persona.
Amazing, Panther! Dueling style! All out attack!
Not this.
Opponent is strong.
He uses lightning, so probably not lightning.
Maneuvering. There.
Use my persona!
I appreciate it.
Oh, that's a big help.
The shock.
Queen Fisheye! There's something wrong with her movement.
Persona.
Garudon yet, do I? Oh, I do.
Power. You're mine.
Ooh, Joker!
Basically
You're
never
looking
comes
cool.
up.
Let's go.
They're done for!
I leveled up.
Congratulations on the new skill.
A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
Yeah.
I'll just add this. Look.
This is...
Battle Arena. Great. Super Bash Brother.
Yes! Hey! Okay.
Did you read the sign outside?
How about this?
He's the only one that can.
Yes.
Seems annoying. Don't care about the alarm. Too annoying to manage. Probably should have saved again. I'm gonna die here.
Big battle is finally here. The idiot leader of the adult-defying thieves has come. Odds are 1.1 to the house, 23.0 to the Phantom Thieves. Wow, Phantom Thieves are surprisingly popular. It's rare to see odds in the double digits. Now, let us begin our serious one-on-one battle. Bring out the first contestant.
What the hell? There's two of them.
This isn't one-on-one at all. They're just ignoring the rules right from the beginning.
It'd be annoying without powerful all-out attacks.
Ready, set, go!
Psychic, I think.
Avoid using wind and don't let your guard down.
Someone else with better Cyanide.
Come on. You're mine.
Knocked them right off their feet.
Yeah, looks like they have less health than they usually do.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go. Go down.
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Great.
Persona. You're mine. Come, go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
That's at least a different line.
Hellbiker. Ravage them.
Wow, he really can't take a hint. The stupid Phantom Thief has won! You know, that's a little hard to say. I'm just going to call him the Phantom Dweeb from now on. All of you betting on the house, do not fret. The second round of contestants is arriving now!
What? They're even more than before.
How cowardly. There's nothing fair or honest about this.
Quiet down in the peanut gallery.
You're gonna
Now
bitch when it's
time to
more
die
next
in
round.
this blood-curdling battle!
This one's strong, and physical attacks don't work.
And light.
Sojo. Go down.
Exactly. At least 2 lines.
Bullshit! Why the hell aren't you dying, you goddamn Phantom Dweeb? I have a bet on this too! There's no way in hell you're getting away with this! Time for our final contestant!
What in the... Yowza, that's a big one.
Go! Grind his bones to dust! Let the extreme third battle begin!
Need a chance to switch to Hellbiker, unfortunately.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Persona.
Thunder Emperor. Okay. That resists lightning.
Horus. Persona. Hmm.
Physical, okay.
Let's go.
Seems not great. Oh. Great. Thought you'd be immune to physical.
What an easy win!
Once again, justice prevails.
The payout will be handed over after this. Please wait.
Congratulations! Here's your reward, 100,000 coins.
Why is that voice? It's weird what is and isn't voice acted.
That was freaking amazing, Joker!
You were incredible! They never even planned on giving you a fair fight in there.
Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all.
Couldn't
So
stop you guys from
sent
talking about
Joker
it.
in knowing full well the possible dangers?
I simply had faith in his skill. And to be honest, there was no other course of action available. Come now, we should head to the bridge. This shall be our moment to shine.
Let's do it.
Way drained on SP for Joker now, so. Guess I can go C really quick, because I'm level 54 now. Maybe I can make something new with Fusion.
Do you need something?
I have Bufudyne, Agidyne, Garudyne. I don't have Zeodyne. I have Cyodyne, Bryodyne,
I'll just add this.
the equivalent of Kogadyne. I don't have the Cursedyne.
What? What?
No, don't.
Pursue rehabilitation
choose
with all
wisely.
your body and
Let's see.
soul.
Hill Rider, maybe.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
Oh, well, there's my death thing that I wanted. Sure, why not?
Choose which skills to inherit.
Attack and Speedmaster. At this point, it doesn't really make sense to have extra copies of an element that I have in another persona, really. Occasionally it matters if I'm not allowed to swap multiple times, but... Let's take
This could bestow an extra... Well, well.
I might want to keep this guy. I need to stop obsessing over getting a good fusion accident. It's too annoying. I don't actually want that to change, I don't think. I don't think it can change in anything better. Hoping it wasn't a change Abysmal Surge. Ito seems pretty bad in this game. Eight bless. Probably.
Finished already?
What?
I should write something.
Where is it? Is it in the Dark Palace or whatever?
Now,
One of
let
this
us
is an alarm
observe.
fusion.
I am Pazuzu.
That's a pretty...
You seek power
Give it a
beyond your
try.
limits.
It's not Cerberus. It's not Cerberus at all.
I see.
Well, let me
This
do
is certainly
this.
a powerful persona.
It's already on me, annoyingly.
You okay with this?
Did resummon Kushinada to get Bufudan back.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills to inherit.
Well, if I'm gonna do this, I should probably get one that's close to my level. I'll do this and probably reload it and abandon if it doesn't give me a really high level thing.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Oh, hell yeah. Immunity? Seems really good. Does that just say it always reflects ice attacks, or is it a chance to reflect ice attacks? Okay, well, I don't get to keep this anyway because it's going to get warped, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Soul Chain is after you get Baton Passed 2, I take it?
This should beget a respectable poke. Now, let us begin.
Shit. Let's keep it.
Well now, a most onyx.
VIP, do you mean members or high limit?
We've arrived.
What do you mean behind the elevator? A safe room back there. Thanks, yeah, I wouldn't have found that. It's interactable. I see the vent over there. I'm just trying to see how to get over there.
Oh? Joker! This is Will? This is... Let's do this. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
The Vile Dictator.
You're mine.
See if it's strong against light.
Joker, you missed?
What?
Persona! Okay,
Much thanks.
that's a big help.
Persona! Prepare yourself.
Let's do this! Eat this!
It's time.
There's this fire.
There!
I'll make sure it's unimmune before I try Samsara.
Persona! Anon! That's our queen!
Oh, good.
Very Jingeray! Beat him up!
Let's go.
Your defense has been lowered. Persona! Ha!
Which character gets mod Tarukaja? Is that it? Tack up for the party.
Kushinada! You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack! Nice move, Fox. Persona! Anon bomb! That's our queen. We can end this right now. Beat him up! Fist of justice!
Power courses through me.
I got a new power!
Really expensive. Lullaby kind of sucks now. I'd rather have this as a cheap option. I guess I shouldn't build for SP savings though.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
I think I'm gonna end up using an item if I have to do that. Take Medea Rahan, but
All right.
where's Live Envy?
The last will seed.
Kind of lame. Okay. But they really like give you two very useful ones, and then the rest of them kind of suck. Gotcha.
Let's do it.
Someone adds it to the voting spreadsheet or subblock.
All right.
Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins.
We got that. Now let us through.
It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
What? What? That's not fair! You can't give us an impossible task like that!
Oh, you finally understand? That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000 coins.
She said she would let us through if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
You know how to win that many?
Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here.
Okay.
What? How could that be?
Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card.
Well, yes, but...
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And had we then bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000.
Yes, but you're speaking purely in hypotheticals. That's not what actually happened.
Correct. On Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession.
You have another card?
Like, shit, we have to make it catchy, be smart about
I
something.
told you to get rid of.
Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart this system.
460,000 coins! That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all of our coins together!
So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total.
Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time. After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Hooray! We introduced a problem only to immediately solve it.
If we borrow all them coins...
Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on...
And then
paying
Saya just
back
says,
such
no,
a
it's
large
2
sum?"
million coins now.
Impossible. This can't be.
Crow. It's actually a little frightening how sharp you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves' efforts. Now, we should hurry and let the bridge down before she decides to change the rules once again.
I should go save. So, well, I think this is just going to trigger the you have to leave the dungeon and send the calling card sequence.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
It could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare
It's the most Persona line ever. What? Those are really interesting things about Saya that I don't think have been conveyed to me. Yeah, whatever you said, Akechi, that makes sense. I feel like to have a character trick the party, it has to be really smart, right? Where like the audience is like, oh wow, I walked right into that. Argument you made so much sense.
I should write something.
Let's do this obviously bad thing. I suspect a lot, Spiky. Like, I'm not going to claim that I'm some master at this, but I played so many games now that I'm starting to get cut content, revised content vision. You can kind of tell when something changed significantly from its inception. I watched a Yahtzee video recently where he was kind of talking about a similar perception he has with certain games he'll play. Where he can tell that the game just, okay, now we have to wrap up. Suddenly the format changes significantly. Oh, Beyond Good and Evil, that's what it was, yeah. Which I had also noticed while playing it. It came out 4 years later than it was supposed to. That makes sense, yeah. It's interesting to think about it from that perspective. Like, at some point, was there a version of this that made more sense? And then they had to change something else, and then that change of the other thing had knock-on effects that made this not make sense, you know? If only we knew who the true culprit was. Is it someone we know? True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began doubting our peers. I don't care about that anymore. Oh.
Hey! What?
I would bet money that at some point during development, Makoto's story was that she was an honor student who was involved in prostitution in some way. Because it would make the weirdness of Kanashiro make more sense. It would make her social link with her other friend that she's trying to get out from under prostitution make more sense. And I think they got cold feet at some point and said, we can't do this. This is too intense or whatever. And so they kept it as like the line where you just randomly go to this one cutscene with Kanashiro and it's like, oh shit, Makoto is going to get sold into sex slavery. And you're like, what? Like that doesn't follow at all from what's happened so far.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Shit, that's right. Lysandrath, you were behind all this? Yes, it was me. Yes, it was I think he says. My machinations lie undetected for years.
Hey, hey!
Great. Hey man, you want to go cleanse humanity together?
Hi.
No, I guess not. It is not, sadly. Let's go to the gym. That would be interesting.
Okay.
It would also explain why the game feels really good in the first 12 hours and then just kind of like gets dumber and dumber as it progresses. If they just kept having to change things because of knock-on effects of other changes, right?
Well then.
I'm expecting they brought in Sojiro because of Futaba.
All right. All right.
It seemed like they also want to do an like Alfred thing from Batman where he's like got government training and has more connection to the cognitive science stuff. Saya's palace is kind of baffling. Like I said, I think the metaphor is cool. But it doesn't work for her as they presented her to us. Now's the time.
So...
It's interesting to add this into a list of games that were likely hit by many, many, many rewrites. Games and like movies too. It happens a lot of time with film. Rise of Skywalker is a comparable disaster. Where like they had already filmed a lot of things by the time it got rewritten, so they had to find a way to like edit those to keep them contextually relevant. So I'll just send the calling card, but I'm sure there's nothing else here.
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
Get fucked, Akechi.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Because otherwise the story isn't to be too... Because when I reveal that I'm a bad guy, we can't have us sitting on me being a bad guy for 19 fucking days.
Even if she
Incredible. They should have just done this to begin with. Make you send the calling card on the penultimate day.
How they steal hearts. Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
Shut up.
I only say that
Jesus.
theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner.
See, and this is one of those things where, like, you know, you encountered this problem with Akechi, and you're like, oh, it's actually kind of stupid that you wait 20 days if you go into the palace on day 1 and nothing happens for 20 days. Maybe we should just structure it so that you're forced to send the calling card on the second to last day. That would make the calling card thing make more sense. Like, this is your deadline to send the calling card, right, to find the treasure, and then the calling card triggers automatically, and then the boss fight happens automatically if you haven't, if you succeeded to that point.
With no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat
But I wonder if they realized this too late, that they had, like, already written all of the...
Ensuring
I guess we just have to wait dialogue.
That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
Just a little bit, Makoto.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then.
So do I also have to finish
Our time
Akechi's
limit
social
is
link
November
before
20th,
sending the
and
calling
we act
card?
The day after sending the calling card. Shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time.
Dumb.
Make
I
sure
wonder
you're
why he
ready,
didn't let me hang
everyone.
out with him last night. Curious what
You'd
it
like
says.
to wait on the...
Sai-san will come to recognize the danger most effectively.
Shut up. Boo.
Huh?
Boo this man.
Hey, hey!
I probably need to go into Mementos at some point during this period. It's justice, right? 6. No, I'm getting one there. I guess I could get my memento shit out of the way. But I have to go to mementos after. Well, maybe I don't. I just have a couple social links that are blocked by it, so I may as well. So I got them to their blocking points.
Listen up.
Won't let me talk to him.
Really?
Have I already missed it?
I'm on board.
Listen up.
The hell?
Nice. Listen up. That's
Very well.
nice. Yep.
They do this because there's like exactly one request that they reject. I guess they reject the Mishima one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Well, that's pretty tight, so you could just miss that. If you didn't see the scene where Akechi's like, oh, we should do it on the second to last day, and be like, okay, you're the bad guy, got it. And then have the wherewithal to think, oh, I should finish the social link. Or I guess if you played the game already, you know that he has a social link, you're probably rushing to max it before you know the deadline.
Yes.
Very funny to me that they realized that that was going to be a problem.
What?
But only for Akechi. It doesn't, like, totally obliterate all of the pacing for all the other characters. Such a perfect solution, too. Just, yeah, you don't send the calling card until the second to last day, and you have to have already found the treasure, a route to the treasure before then. I don't even know why they let you do it early.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Have this.
Ow.
This is my other self.
Call me clown shoes?
You're mine.
Get ready. Eat this. Persona.
Much thanks. Persona! Persona! Kaimon! There!
Whoops. Oh, I meant to do Sayodan.
Persona. Persona. Take that. Whoa, you did that with style.
Let's end them!
It's time to end this.
On guard! Unworthy of my blade.
He's Dexter.
ridiculous.
You're nothing like us. Wouldn't it be interesting if that wasn't true? Guess we're just more popular.
What's it like?
That's helpful, Futaba. Okay, so there's one further in.
Huh. A treasure chest.
There's a litany of things I would change about this game if I was president of video games, but I think the probably most important story beat to change is to make it so that the Phantom Thieves don't know if they're causing the mental shutdowns. Completely remove any, like, don't ever show us Akechi or whoever the, you know, black masked guy is that's shooting people in the head. Don't ever show us the SIU guy.
The advantage. Don't rush this.
I think it would work as a great surprise if all that stuff was cut. And then once they do the reveal, they flash back to all the times that it was happening.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah. Doesn't work for this one. I think even like Persona superfans would probably agree that this game isn't very tense. Like the story doesn't have a lot of tension or feeling of peril. At least at most stages of it.
That one's just weird. My hair's not gonna work. Aggravating for such a weak enemy.
Like we were saying, that's not... You don't need to have tension or peril in every story, but if your game is about like heists, it's really important. I don't know what I said. That's what I meant, yeah. Don't let the player know this shit. I think the characters shouldn't know either. That's what I said. I also think they shouldn't know. Oh, whoop. It's done. Battle where I get to use the mash attack button.
Just like I thought.
All right.
They were nothing.
Excellent.
Characters need to do all of this based on Morgana's imperfect information. Assume they have a mastery of how it all works. The people who they shut down, or the people who they change their heart, need to be totally removed from their view. Like, it would be great, I think, if we came back to Kamoshida and Madarame and all of them, and they're all, like, catatonic. And they could still do that, but they're probably gonna be like, oh, they're catatonic because after you did the thing, Akechi went in there and shot them in the head. And it's like, that's dumb, though. That's less interesting. Oh, they assume they're not responsible. Yeah, the Phantom Thieves at no point have speculated, holy shit, did we get that guy killed? Like, Ryuji in particular has been very forceful about, no, that's totally not our fault. And they never have a scene where they're like, oh my god. It especially bothers me with Haru. Like, I feel like Haru, it would be such a good drama if she was like, Jesus, you guys, I just joined you, you said this was gonna be fine. You fucking killed my dad. Like, this is my fault, I shouldn't have gotten involved in this, right? But they have to, like, blunt the Haru story because the
to be able to descend
Okumura
from
has to also be a thing that you were tricked into doing by the bad guys. It can't just be that Haru shows up and says, hey, I figured out you guys are the Phantom Thieves and I need to stop my dad because he's a scumbag. We lost sight of what was important scene made me so mad because it's like completely unearned. Like, what are you guys talking about? You just got legitimately fooled. Like, you made no mistakes. This is supposed to be your low point, but your low point is supposed to be like a result of your own hubris or some other like flaw. Maybe they have Phantom Thief imposter syndrome. I think this game is going to live on as like a Final Fantasy VIII in my mind, where the comparison there is the first 12 hours of this game kind of map onto the disc 1 of Final Fantasy VIII. Where that game also just that one wasn't a result of rewrites. It was because it literally wasn't finished because Sakaguchi got pulled off, and they basically just had like a notebook full of bullet points and did their best with it. And the ending's kind of okay. Like the compression of time stuff is good.
Hey, mister.
Somebody made a really nice comment on Reddit about 4 or 5 months ago, and it just snowballed in the algorithm. They just said, hey, it was not even like that big of a comment. It was like a small post that was maybe 10 or 15 posts down, just asking about YouTubers on RuneScape. And it was like the third comment down. Someone was like, hey, you should watch this video. It's pretty good. And that was all it took for it to blow up. It was pretty nice. Keep taking XP, that's fine. New shit now. I get as many of these as I can. Yeah, I think the YouTube algorithm is very interested in runaway feedback loops. So, you know, if there was a sudden rush of, even if it was just like 1,000 people watching it after that nice comment, and that slightly boosted the algorithm to show it to a few more people and they clicked on it and they liked it, right? Like, it's very, very lucky. It sat with nothing for years.
I think a treat is in order for our
I was pretty
hard work.
bummed when I first published it because I worked so hard on it. YouTube has a very, like, if you build it, they will come attitude, and it's really, if you build it and you win the lottery, they will come. I think Final Fantasy VIII is going to be a good comparison in my mind for this game, because I think a lot of people also played through all of Final Fantasy VIII, enjoyed it just fine, and never walked away from it feeling like something was busted about the way it was structured or written. It's weird, but it's like, whatever. It's not broken weird.
The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet.
Persona! Daisojo! There!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go!
They're done for.
Yeah. Kind of half-baked. It is interesting how starting in Disc 2, especially leading into Disc 3, that things just kind of happen and they're completely bizarre.
Really scary. Please calm down.
Like the whole going to S-Star or whatever at the end with Laguna as the president just completely comes out of nowhere. Going to space comes out of nowhere, right? It's like clearly a thing that was on Sakaguchi's bullet point list of a thing he wanted to do, but he didn't give them any of the connecting tissue how to get from point to point.
You're already dead.
You move! What do you think?
This game might actually be better if it was more like Final Fantasy VIII. That is,
Battle's over.
if there was no connecting
Okay,
tissue
let's keep
and
going.
it just went from beat to beat and it was just kind of inscrutable. The problem is there's like so much connecting tissue. The connecting tissue is Persona. It's the dicking around in between the plot events that is supposed to be the game, right?
We reached the platform. Good job.
The Necron problem. I think 9 remains sensible for longer. It does kind
They
of
may
fall
just
off
be
the rails a
shadows.
bit toward the end.
I do have to sympathize when they get hit by the car.
I'm not feeling so.
That's pretty bad. I think 2 could still get another try. I'd love to see someone try to make Final Fantasy 2 work. I don't think that's a completely cursed problem. It's close to it, but... Most games just kind of like abruptly end, so I think it's kind of on the developers to conceal how much that's true. Like,
All right.
construct illusions to
I'll just add this.
make it seem like that's how it was meant to be all along. Like, I really like God of War 2018. Amazing game, almost perfect game even. I'm really excited to play the sequel whenever we get around to it. But that game also just kind of like shit. They were really ambitious with their plan for this game. They had all this stuff they wanted to do. They were only able to do about a third of it. The game just kind of has to wrap up really quickly. And I'm sure that most of the stuff they planned on including is what's in the sequel.
Whoa, I'm detecting a super.
Well, Necron's, Sakaguchi's done that before, where I think that's almost like a trope for him of out of nowhere final boss that hasn't been introduced at this point.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it
And
get
Zeronis, Ultimecia. Ultimecia's kind of introduced, but much less
Gunfire's our best
satisfying final boss than if it was supposed to be Renoa or something that we were fighting.
That's our queen. They're in disarray. All out attack. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. Beat him up. You
Right on
did it,
target.
Fox.
Everyone, with me!
Beat him up.
No, Necron is the final boss of Final Fantasy IX that just kind of shows up out of nowhere.
Okay.
That was easy.
All right.
I'm trying to think of something that is quite like Persona 5, because all the examples I'm coming with of games that suffered rewrites or that kind of a problem during development end up being significantly less finished of a product than this is. This is a pretty finished product, right? Like,
Flower bed. But it was difficult to carry.
seams aren't showing or anything like that.
You carried 30 kilograms of dirt.
Like, I would say Metal Gear Solid 5, but Metal Gear Solid 5 just stops being a game suddenly, right? Like, Kojima leaves and the thing just kind of falls apart, and there is no story for like 20 hours. And that game has a ridiculous Metacritic score because none of the critics played past the first 20 hours or so, during which the game is great. But this is not like Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, I suspect that might be part of the reason why its Metacritic score is so high, that I don't think very many of the critics actually played the whole game. Which, fair enough. They did the gameplay polish before the story polish, yeah. I don't think Atlas is the kind of developer to ever reveal any of their behind-the-scenes information, which is unfortunate, because I would be really interested to see a like no-clip style documentary about the development process. Or there's that bit from the H-Bomber Guy video about Deus Ex Human Revolution, the part that I was able to watch, where he talks about how the team that made that game like wrote everything out on index cards on a board, and they had like their entire game was on this one board. And they talked about it at some like GDC talk or something, but it was like a nightmare because once they had planned all that out, it had to happen that way. They had already assigned index cards to individual developers. So if it turned out something needed to change, it was almost impossible for them to change anything ever, right?
Out there.
So it would be interesting if you know, Persona is kind of a complex concept of it's this 100-hour game with all these social links and all these dates that have to line up, and that they had to like write the social links by this date, and they had to write the main story by this date, and they had to connect them all together. And so if they ended up finding out that something in the story didn't fit or didn't work, or they felt was inappropriate, or they had to pull the punch on, it had so many knock-on effects that they couldn't really fix them. They just had to like paste open them, you know? Really good video. It's really long. I'm excited to actually finish Deus Ex 1 so I can watch the whole thing. I basically skip whenever he starts talking about the original Deus Ex. Probably find the source videos he references in that where they talk about their note card wall.
There's a shadow up ahead. The decision is yours, Joker.
If you want, Panther, we could, go on an evening stroll.
But it wouldn't surprise me at all if it turned out that Atlas, maybe if not doing the same thing, did something similar where they like put themselves in a situation where making changes to the story was too difficult.
That's it for this area, then.
They could change a scene, but changing that scene would demand changes to the whole story, and they couldn't anymore because they had locked themselves in, right? So all they could do is like change dialogue, maybe. It's interesting to think about.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'll have a Persona 5 edit in my head that'll help me to make peace with this game when we're done with it. I don't think too much structurally needs to change.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! Too bad. This is a holdup! They're in disarray!
Like, if it still wants to be, what is it? Is this like 7 or 8 palaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then probably one after this, and then whatever the royal thing is.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool!
Do it!
think it would be 7, but they didn't do the 7 deadly sins, so.
Right on target.
Fox. Don't move.
Now, let us strike.
I do think it lags a lot at Madarame and Kanashiro.
Okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Game has an interesting pacing problem where, like, actual individual scenes are generally, like, about the right length, I feel like. Like, I think an individual social link hangout scene doesn't really overstay its welcome in a way that, like, an individual scene in Phoenix Wright, I feel like, overstays its welcome. It takes, you know, an hour to say something that should take them a couple minutes. But instead of having a scene-to-scene, like, tactical pacing problem, Persona has, like, a strategic pacing problem where, yeah, each of the individual social link scenes are fine. They're not, like, super long. They don't overstay their welcome, but they also mostly don't say anything and could probably be cut. Like, you could probably cut almost all the social links in half, have half as many scenes, and tell the exact same story.
There's a shadow.
I feel like a lot of the bloat is in just kind of the math of how many hangouts it takes to max people out, how many activities it takes to max out your social stats, right?
I ate an onion and didn't even get sick, so I'm definitely not a cat. Oh, mister. Oh, mister, hey. Can I ask you something?
Oh, right. He's gonna say it every time. Yeah, exactly. I come back to, I keep saying that it could be worse. It could totally be worse, right? Those scenes could all be, like, Phoenix Wright tier. Phoenix Wright probably isn't the most dialogue imprecise game I've ever played, but it's pretty high up there. Probably some of these on the previous floors.
You'd better.
Wonder if they designed this for Mementos and then used it in Palace, or the other way around. It's a cool mechanic. Kind of like it. Something that feels pretty different that probably didn't require too much work. I kind of wish that Mementos was just all stuff like this.
This sound beneath the window. Are these...
Okay.
around here.
Still proceeding area. Glad I don't have to fight all these enemies. I wish I had known that sooner. It wasn't clear to me when I first came down here that they dropped aggro at some level.
Doing good?
And these are the ones, I guess. Now that my characters that can do it.
Doing good?
Yeah, if when I picked up a tin clasp, it like put a little tooltip below it that said this is used in making this, this, and this, or whatever. Would appreciate that. It's a little like icon for what kind of item it crafts. I feel like that's kind of a recent game design problem of like if figuring out we can give you more loot if we break most items up into constituent crafting components, so we can kind of increase the apparent variety of loot that's in the game. But then to the average player, when you're getting loot pop-ups, you're like, it's just nonsense. Like, you can't feel any dopamine from picking up an item because it's nothing.
Ooh.
I got a condenser lens. I got an iron sand. And I guess you can go to the crafting table and like look at all the items and try to remember them, right? Okay, there we go.
Then.
Unbelievable.
You're a terrible mother.
The opponent is strong. Persona! Don't do anything reckless.
Right.
Out of our way! Nice moves, Fox.
Persona.
What's the chance on evade fire to proc?
You're mine. This is my other self.
Persona!
Let's dance.
Oh my god! On the ground! Are you okay?
Persona! Daisojo! Ravage them!
Joker, you missed?
Let's go.
I hate this video game.
Time for your encore.
I'll use my persona! You oppose that! Take this! Boss got knocked down! Come on, stay together! No!
Great.
Hey, Joker! Joker! You have to wake up!
3 characters who could have taken the fatal hit for me. Does that not apply to those kinds of attacks?
Persona!
It's really stupid.
Time. There.
She just specifically immune to that?
What?
Boss got knocked down! Come on, stay together!
How
Let me help you get some
undignified.
payback! Revenge will be ours, Fox!
Let's go. Enthralled.
Enchanted? Very beautiful! I'll use my persona!
Persona!
So she's weak to it.
Ravage them!
All right!
Could have gone to the entrance. Whoops. Whoops. No, that's right.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
Yeah, I thought we said that if an enemy was weak to light, that Samsara was guaranteed to hit it.
We're the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
Misunderstood.
It's time. Hellbiker! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. Beat him up.
How's this?
Persona! Hecate! Oh, it had some rare loot. Yes, victory! Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Ignore the shadow.
Doing good?
Shadows. What is the consistent motif behind their appearance?
I wonder if anyone is researching that.
I started here.
There's a treasure chest.
The acoustics in here are fantastic. We could use this place as a concert hall.
What's up, Collective Unconscious Concert Hall?
I detect a shadow. Then
Too bad.
is that a rare one? Don't let it get away. Psychokinetic moves should help here.
Persona!
It won't be a problem. Ooh, Joker!
Let's go.
You're looking cool.
What is up with the scaling? Like, maybe it's just if you really out-leveled an enemy, then the cheap spells do a shitload of damage.
Okay.
It seems like
Easier than
I've
cleaning my
had
brushes.
situations where I fight a low-level enemy and I use like regular Garu on it, and it still takes like 600 damage.
Then
Hey!
Right.
Are no such rules. You gotta take his shirt off and show his cool back tattoo. Okay. I'm sure that says a lot about this guy. Pretty sure they're generally just like going in the JRPG sprite folder, JPEG folder, right?
That's not right.
And sometimes they try to like match gender, and that's about it.
Don't rush it.
I knew there was
Sona!
just look for their weakness.
Go down!
Persona, out of our way.
This is my other self!
Oops. Probably should have guessed. Even the world of the Yakuza has been taken over by intellectuals.
Hey!
I'm done. One more. Where is it? Still down here, I guess.
Then
Oh, good.
then
Yeah.
Huh?
How stupid.
It's the guy who doesn't pay his loans.
Persona!
Let's go. Ravage them! Whistler! This is my other self!
Persona! Use my persona!
Persona! Kaiwan! There! Persona!
Persona! Persona!
Come! Ravage them!
You're a villain. Oops, wrong to have said that.
All right!
I have
I'll
to
just
come
add
back
this.
for a while because I hate mementos.
Oh? Did you change your mind?
Ah, you're back.
Hey! What?
Prepare for the 19th.
I should write something.
One of those situations where, like, I have this happen in video games a lot where I want them to do something and they don't do it. And then later in the game they do it, but only one time. And it's like, what the fuck? You could have done this the whole time? And that's the forcing the calling card to happen at the end. Or it doesn't destroy the pacing. It's fuck all to do at night. Okay.
Band of thieves.
Hey, Leon, how you doing?
Hey!
I don't think any of this matters.
Hey!
All right.
Seems kind of pointless to read that now.
Hmm?
Nice! Oh!
All right.
Late for that.
Good morning. Speaking of which...
Okay.
That's disappointing.
Situation is indeed quite whack.
Let's see how you're doing.
What? Share of stolen goods.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Nice going! Nice.
We live in whack times indeed.
Hey, yep.
Hey, finally get to hang out. You get so few opportunities, it feels like.
Hey, hey!
Oh, she's Herman, right?
Yo! All right! All right, let's do it!
Huh?
I see.
So funny, like I don't mind her doing the she talks like she's in a video game thing, but she literally only does it in the social link.
Really?
This is gonna be as easy as fighting a trash mob.
No.
I think it's cute. What? Jesus.
But... Ooh, a new discovery. You're right.
Chance instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle. Oh, that's
All
kinda
right.
cool.
Okay, going home. Okay?
You guys are really OP. Seriously, it would be completely fine if she was like this all the time. It's just really funny that it reveals that this is written by somebody else. She's also like super over the top with it. It'll be like 5 times in 2 sentences.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, inmate!
Actually, I have. Thanks for the reminder. What the fuck was I doing with strength?
Oh?
Sorry, I have to hang out with the devil first.
Hey.
All right.
Also,
That's metaphor.
not bad. How about this? Very impressive.
Join me. Abandon the teammates you have now. In case it wasn't obvious. Royal makes it really obvious.
How about this? Leave it to me.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh great, I'm glad Akechi can use Harvest Recovery for like 1 battle.
Good night then.
Hey,
Thing really.
hey, hey!
Oh, she's here.
Yo! All right! All right, let's go!
Uh-huh.
They never met? That's weird. Well, you have to be a dick to Mishima no matter what?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Really?
Luck stat's really high. I could roll a natural 20 right now if you asked me to.
Let me see.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Mishima. Keck out loud.
I see.
Are you an NPC? Jeez.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. Only during social links does she talk like that. It's really funny. You get the Utaba Lost comic joke. Mission complete. He's the first gym leader. At my current level, I can easily befriend an NPC like Nishima. Yeah, exactly. Clearly he was slipping.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
Really quick, let me get this over with. I think it's Bugs, Samarakarm.
What are you gonna do today?
Now,
Shut up. Shut up. Don't care.
What'll you do?
Go away.
see.
Hey, inmate.
I should write something.
Do you
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute. Can you gather them up?
I have to make Hariti.
Fusion.
So the cheapest is Emlyn plus Anzu. It uses the
Now
ones I already have in
choose.
my inventory. Kinda, I've got too many slots here. I could get rid of one to get an extra slot, but that would... Mithras. Uze.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium. These are the paths you have walked. A fee is required, then accept this persona.
Let's
Fusion. Do you really need select the skills you'd like to inherit?
Its power will be nothing on you. Then let us begin.
have to learn Samara Karm. Fuck. Guess I could sacrifice something to level it up.
What path do you want? Gather them. Power requires sacrifice. Is that enough? Do not expect much power from this.
Christ.
Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? Is
I'm gonna
that
go in
enough?
like a dungeon or something, so
Do not expect
I
much
don't really
power
need
from this.
Horus.
This is what the let these powers unite.
Oh, really? That the localization sometimes rescued some of the content?
Power
I'm not allowed to,
requires
to
sacrifice.
advance her again? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Why didn't she... Who's the Empress Arcana? One per day, okay. Do it tomorrow.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked. You'll withdraw this percent. This is your power. Are you
Expensive,
finished?
but whatever.
What? It is time, inmate.
Yeah, I'll just wait a day. Of course. Now I can't do star. Let me do it once a day game. Come on.
Well, see you later.
What are you gonna do now? What'll you do? I see. Hey, inmate!
Japanese is way worse.
Time for some rehabilitation. You change your mind, Justine. These are the paths you have walked. You'll withdraw this persona. This is your. That's how you finished. What? It is time, inmate.
I'm super curious.
That's bad.
It's always like this.
Hey. Hey. It's just... No.
I haven't thought on this at great length, but there was a period where I was kind of suspecting Mishima was going to be a bad guy. They were going to do like he's like a scary incel, right? That's been given power.
All right.
Hooray.
All right.
right.
We'll see where this story actually goes, but that could have worked, I think, a bit if you were.
See you later.
You leave him out of everything. You're always a dick to him in social links. You talk about how he's not really your friend and all that stuff, right? And like you take advantage of him. He knows everything about the metaverse and stuff. You just don't know that he's in there too. Finishing the job. You'd be like, I did it for you. It's gonna make us more popular.
My. Yes.
Oh, no.
The casino city of Las Vegas.
How about you?
I thought it was a shovel, wasn't it? Sword.
This is it.
Excellent.
Oh, I didn't know that. They descend from the tarot.
Nice going. Yeah.
Yeah, Morgana, your name sucks.
Hey. Hey, hey.
I knew it was hoping for too much. Okay.
All right. All right.
Ah, you're back.
Oh?
Sorry, Ryuji, I gotta go hang out with the devil again.
Hey, hey.
Why?
Let's do it.
Stop that.
Hey,
Ah.
thank you. Well. This. Remember what I told you? If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
I thought you meant in pool. The silly music.
That wasn't enough to satisfy me. It's your own fault, though.
He's got the
Your
silencer.
insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown.
Good trigger
You've exceeded
discipline.
my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back. Thank you for indulging my selfish request. No need for pleasantries at this point, correct?
Let's go!
I don't have anyone that's immune to light and dark, I don't think.
You won't be able to defeat me unless you actually fight with lethal intent. Now, show me your true skills.
Let's go.
Okay, did he have a direct weakness?
Hold on.
Persona! So you're fast? Well, better think quick. Persona!
Idiot.
Can you take this? Can you take this?
Of course not.
Saw that.
What? Not bad. Persona! I'm afraid not.
Come! Some other way.
Go, Robin Hood! What? Nice. Can you take this? What? Show me what you can do. So
Saw
you're
that.
fast?
Persona!
There. Can you take this? Oh, not bad. Go, Robin Hood!
It's time. All right.
Can you take this?
Calm down.
Don't I have a bunch of like just regular healing items? Hold on. Where's like burgers and stuff? I just have a million burgers and I don't see them in the list.
Using it.
Go, Robin Hood!
Persona!
All right. Can you take this?
Persona!
Don't rush it. There. Go, Robin Hood!
I was close to it being over. Okay.
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves. You've caught up to me on this front already, too. Of course not. But if we went any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we? In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go. But we have an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me.
I feel like this social link completely gives things away. Like, I was already 99% certain, but I guess that's part of the problem with Royal, right? Like, they have to kind of make it for an audience that already played the first game.
Once again, I've learned something new about you today. As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch. Is that so? Well, that would please me greatly.
Right, he's like Jester in that or something.
Sorry I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now. All right. By the way, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning? I had a feeling. I'm going to be entirely honest with you.
I hate you.
Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances, your uniqueness, your ability to surpass me, all these irritate me. You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
Really laying it on thick, guys. See, I think that if he was a red herring, that was my mistake. I briefly thought the game might be smart. Then this would be great, right? Really make you think, oh man, it's totally Akechi. And then have it be Mishima or something, right?
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their opponent when demanding a duel. Should the opponent accept the glove, the duel is also
It'd be kind of funny if he's just like a weird guy.
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you. Look at the time.
He's a really intense Gary from Pokemon.
For now.
The ultimate red herring is just
Hey!
They dropped the ball on him though. Like they too obviously have him arc, which is fine. I mean, it's a nice scene when he gets his shit together, but it doesn't really gel with who he is in the main story, which is kind of a creep and kind of a power hungry, fame hungry character. Like he's almost worse than Ryuji in a lot of ways. The cashier at Big Bang Burger. No, that would be a good twist. They were able to surprise me with
Hi,
it. But...
everyone. Well...
Sotaro is the least useless character in the game. Doesn't really fit though. They haven't done anything that would make that make any sense. It would be an ass pull.
What do you want to do? Oh!
Ones I don't have easy access to. I don't think this is ever going to help, but it is to all foes, so maybe I get a fight where that matters and something. I don't have enough points for it. Doesn't matter. It's literally just Adachi again.
Hey!
Damn it.
They have an economy of characters problem there. Although it could be an interesting thing for it to just be like a rando. Like, Persona was smart. You know, you really zoom in on the fact that this game makes all of the non-important NPCs literally faceless, right? Have it be one of those faceless people. There's a lot of cool things you could do with it. I guess I can't prove this, but it feels like Akechi is like, oh man, what if L was the bad guy? What if we had a character that was with L and Light? I think I commented on him looking like Light in an early episode.
Hey! Hey, hey! Yo!
So have I qualified for the true ending now? She hasn't said anything in lead speak yet. He's gonna invite me out automatically. I don't have to prompt it. This is kind of nice. It's weird that Futaba's entire social link is written with this kind of like... Oh good, I'd like to get some SP.
Alright.
Very like romantically charged.
Alright!
It's got kind of the creepy line like,
Okay.
you can feel, you know, Futaba's innocent joy. I was like, ugh, stop that. You have some kind of fetish for anxious people? It's like, God, if only I could meet such a person. Be the hottest person on the earth. She's female, right?
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
Maybe actually.
Okay.
It's so weird. She's like my sister, though. Sullied through gambling. Why is that one, like, indented? That's weird.
Hi!
star on me still. Yes.
Oh. Thank you very much. Actually,
Yeah, exactly. There is a legitimate problem with gross men on the internet using it like a Ferengi. Like, it shouldn't be a tainted word, but it kind of is. Dehumanizing. Like saying blacks instead of black people, right?
All right.
I look forward to it. I'll start.
Gotta start saying human. Didn't I need max knowledge? It's whatever, it's fine.
Until
It's
next
fine,
time.
happened with Sojiro too. Right.
Hi!
Yeah, it's a canary, that's a good way to put it. There's a lot of those now.
Hey. Well then.
She probably needs to survive. She has better healing. It's fine in a medical context.
Hey, hey! Yo! Thanks.
Right. Someone different write these last two steps? Shit. Well, I'm not going back in there. Sucks.
Thanks. Oh, that's right.
All right.
It's kind of an interesting, like, weak but not terrible perk. I like a lot of Futaba's perks.
Bye now.
back.
Well then.
Wish I could know what those did.
Hey, hey!
Protects your skin from all harm. Protein basically? Those might save my life in a combat, I guess.
Well then.
I want to hear that bark again. It was so like lazy. You've done it. You've done it this time, Phantom Thieves.
Okay.
All right. All right.
$20 a visit to go to the gym. You don't want to go into mementos, but I might have to. Time that list stupidly. A wasted time step. I don't, maybe somebody else or anyone else that needs mementos. Check my confidant list. For Yuji required at some point. Finish strength really quick. It's just her.
You're all here.
It's annoying, but
Listen up. Nice. Nice. Yep. Come on. Let's go.
think of it in terms of 5 less max health, I guess, or like 7 less max health. You can't finish her until you get to this area? That's interesting. It's like early in the dungeon. A long walk back otherwise. Okay, good. Not here. I guess I could get more Tarukaja items while I'm down here. So those are daily limited, right? Seems like the actual mechanism of gathering a bunch of flowers is super annoying, though. You kind of just have to, like, go on the floor, drive around, go on the floor, drive around. Let's see how many of those I could buy at a time.
I'll join.
Why?
Excuse me?
It's interesting that they're bringing in Futaba's social link, her friend's parents suck, right?
You got a problem?
It's Incubus and Succubus, so there's a connection there. But...
Persona! Out of our way!
Persona!
Great.
Fox has fallen asleep! Wake up! You're defenseless!
Persona! Ravage them!
Use my persona!
Call me clown shoes.
Let's go. Die! Stop moving!
You gotta aim! I need sleep.
It's fine.
I proc twice, that's nice.
Come on, keep up! Thank you! Persona!
You're mine.
Persona! Take this! Persona! No holds barred!
Persona! Crush them, Kabususa-no!
You did it, Fox!
Everyone, with me!
They're done for!
The finale. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm trying to make the best out of this trip and get some more Tarakaja items. Do this as fast as possible. I would say it's overkill, but it wasn't overkill after I needed them for that one boss that kicked my ass. So I'm just going to keep going. I said I was only going to go for a few hours, but I think Andrea might be working late for her proton beam experiment. So if she comes home, I'll just wrap, but in the meantime, I may as well make as much progress as I can here. Just trying to pick all these things up.
I see it. There's a shadow.
Exactly.
This car has a bunch of
They
funny
kind of have a
parts.
messed up situation where They have
Is there
this
a secret
proton
button
beam,
somewhere?
and different people can sign up to use it for experiments. So they have a very limited window in which they can use it. Got to get a certain number of things done before their time runs out, so it might end up
Joker,
making them
there's a treasure chest.
working pretty late.
Oh,
I got a locked chest in the mementos. What the fuck is this? Never happens. I need like
Shadows here are kinda
280
freaky, huh?
flowers.
But their shapes are very interesting. If only their form.
I detect a shadow. Oh, a treasure chest! When you figure out you can do anything, you realize you have no idea what you want to do.
Yeah. I don't know what to do when I play all those open world and sandbox games.
She talked about video games outside her social link. I guess she's just talking about playing them, not replacing everything she says with a game metaphor. I hate mementos. It's the worst. Kind of bummed about mementos sucking because I really feel like it was an opportunity for them to do something cool. The idea of you changing the hearts of a bunch of just like randos who don't have palaces is kind of a neat concept.
The
I'm
other
glad
day,
that
I
most,
was
if not all,
asked
the
to draw
social
for
links have you
something
do something in here,
called
but
a doujinshi.
Those are literary anthologies, right?
kind of wish that what you were doing was a little bit more morally gray when you're messing around with mementos, because it seems like everything you do in mementos is just a good thing.
I see cars all the time, but it feels strange that we're actually driving one.
It's kind of different from the stuff we see, but yeah, I totally want a license.
This is what...
There's an enemy. Be careful.
I never knew that simple cup ramen was that good.
I just can't believe you've never had one before.
We made it. Here the search.
Oh!
Hooray!
guys want to grab some beef bowls once we're done for today?
I wish I could just stroll into a beef bowl shop. It's pretty intimidating alone.
We reached the point.
I'll leave after I talk to Jose one more time.
It's so dark.
In hindsight,
Gold lump. He's on this floor. I have enough to get 2 items.
this seat is so. Oh, mister. Doing good?
It's not quite sold out, but it's enough, I think. I hate Mentos with every fiber of my being, so I just want to get out of here.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Ah, you're back. Yo,
Hey. Oh. Hey.
What?
Finish this, hopefully.
Good evening.
Doesn't count.
I look forward to it. Yes. Well then. Okay, let's end here for today.
Hello? Oh?
You have your notes? You know it, right?
No idea.
This is it.
Exactly.
Probably should have had that before we went and did that, and then it cut away before showing us the trial. seems like a
Nice
punk, but maybe
going.
he's actually serious about studying?
Hey,
Let's see if she's outside.
hey, hey!
Sure isn't.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Ah, you're back.
And church isn't available. I think I need to pick up the hangman again, though. Don't think I have one anymore. It was Huapo before. There, real quick.
Hey, inmate!
Justine, you handle this.
Do my
Time for
stupid
some rehabilitation.
gallows thing.
Requires sacrifice.
So we do Hariti,
What are you
Horus.
waiting for?
Gets us a level up for
This is the
Smarter Karm,
pub,
which
and
is what
let
I
us
need.
begin.
Nope, that sounds like a S. Okay, so then I do
You wish to perform
Special
an execution.
Fusion,
Gather them.
You okay with this?
Bugs. It's fine.
Select the skills.
Glad
you'd
it's
like
not
to
like you don't
enhance.
have enough slots to support this, is what I was worried it was going to do. Rest of it doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to keep this guy.
It will receive a then let us begin.
Finished for now?
Done already?
Talk to them to advance them.
Do you need something? Now, it would seem...
Um,
Yeah.
always pick the ellipses.
Listen up, inmate.
Oh, hey. Zawarudo. I'm meant to understand that Igor is like yourself, your inner self, or something like that. I guess he advances the Fool Arcana, but is that supposed to be like me? Learn the truth together.
All right.
Farewell.
Really?
No.
That, for lack of a better word, canon into the later games.
Inmate.
Seth High Counter. Okay.
Do you have...
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's gather them.
So I have everything. Does High Counter come by default on one of these guys? I guess I could just start to do it and see what happens. Back out really
Done
quick.
already? What?
Let's do it.
You cert...
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to gather them. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Probably not going to use this one either. It's High Counter, is that right? Had it written down, hold on. Oh, yeah, easy. No problem.
Its power will be nothing. Then let us
Tower,
begin.
huh?
Done already? What?
Right.
Do you need something? Now, my. You really made it?
The voice
the
acting.
Inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed this. I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations. This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you some credit. As for the next task we will assign to you, there is nothing. You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over... power. Why did I say that? A voice is echoing in my head. Justine?
Rule over power.
It is nothing. Just my head. These memories. The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we?
Good question.
My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut! Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. Ugh. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you. No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, There's no doubt you're a problem child, but honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth.
You're
You
welcome.
hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin, okay?
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth. We will be waiting for you.
Yep. Oh, wow. Wait, so which one is special treatment? Is that where you get a fusion that's above your level?
Be careful. You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that in?
I should write something.
Andrea is home, so we're gonna wrap there. How much of a discount is it? Future Marstead, pop outside and go hang out with the hangman.